finally we have to talk about Gukesh, right? It's
Yep.
the winner.
The winner,
He
the new challenger.
he uh he won with +4, losing one game, winning five. He actually could have won that game, maybe that he lost, or at least not
Against Ali
lost it.
Reza.
So he
Yeah.
could have been +5.
hmm
He didn't have any other bad positions in the tournament,
Except against
which
you.
is no, he didn't have a bad position against me. I mean, he had a slightly worse position. It was objectively equal from let's say a pure like if black plays very well and white plays very well, it's an equal position. Uh, it was never bad. The highest eval in that game with like a super strong engine
With a
was
strong engine.
0.3,
Yeah.
0.35.
Yeah. Yeah. The chess.com engine was saying like plus plus 0.7, point 0.8, but
No, it's 0.35. If you like, I understand, of course, white maybe can put pressure practically, and it's possible to. It's not like a draw or anything, but he was not in trouble. I mean, at worst, you could say he was slightly worse. Although to me, over the board, I did feel like once I take the pawn, I'm much better, but that was an incorrect assessment. And he had no other bad positions. Against Jan, he had like slightly worse from the opening. Nothing else. It's amazing. His stability was
yeah, he was very stable in this event.
yeah, he had the most stable tournament. So that's why you can definitely say he won
Yeah.
because everyone else was up and down. Okay, I was up and down.
Can't say he extracted the most out of his games just because, he didn't win against Jan in the first game. Clear advantage, decisive advantage. Didn't win against Ali Reza, another decisive advantage. Let go of that one.
Well, that
Um,
one I don't know if it was decisive, but it was a big one. It was a big
eh,
advantage.
Close to decisive, I guess.
Close to decisive. Yeah. If he had extracted the maximum, okay, he beats Jan.
He would be like
Um,
+6. Yeah.
yeah, but the thing is, like, let's say I extract the maximum. But let's just like look at it that way. Like, I don't lose to Hikaru because let's say I make a draw there, because it was equal. So
hmm
we're looking like from an ideal point of view. And then I beat Jan the last round, so now I have a point more. So now I'm +5, and I'm sure I had something else which I like missed. Okay, I was definitely like decently better against Nijat.
Well, against Hikaru in the first round.
Oh, against Hikaru I was objectively winning, so now
Yeah.
I'm +6, and then let's say against Nijat
Yeah.
+7.
Yeah.
So you can't
Yeah.
really look at it this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Everyone like bid it, for example. If he extracted the maximum, so if Bidit extracted the maximum, he draws the first game. He wins the second, as he did. He draws the second game, let's say, although he was decently better at some point, but let's just say he draws. So now he's +1. He draws against Jan. He's +1. He beats me. He's +2. Beats Alireza, as he did, +3. He was winning against Nijat, +4. Against Gukesh, he draws. He lost, but let's say he draws. So he's still +4. He beat Hikaru, +5. Draw against Prague. He beats Jan, +6. He doesn't lose to me, still +6. He was never better there. And then let's give him +7 for beating Nijat, although he wasn't actually better, but somehow. So
Yeah.
yeah, you can't really do this, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, Gukesh,
Everyone would be like +6, +7.
look, amazing,
But yeah,
amazing tournament.
yeah, Gukesh, I mean, what can you say? It was a historic result for 17-year-old. I think he's 17, yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least quite, I mean, very young player.
He is 17.
Yeah,
Extremely
17.
mature player for 17. I really thought that the nerves are going to get to him in the last few rounds, but he didn't show any signs of nervousness.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's a shame, of course, that I didn't play a playoff against him. Not a shame for him, but a shame for me, because it would have been interesting, and I would have really welcomed the opportunity. If I had lost, okay, what to do? But I would have really welcomed the opportunity. But yeah, he played an excellent tournament. He won 5 games. That's a lot. I remember like years ago, I think my first candidates, 2016. In Vikensay, the tournament before that, Rustam was telling me, I was working with Rustam Kazımcanov at the time. He was telling me, okay, you win 4 games in Vikensay, and this is good practice. I don't care if you win the tournament, just win 4 games. And this is good practice because you need to win 4 games in the candidates. And so that was the threshold, 4 games. And Gukesh won 5.
Mm.
And 4 games was not enough for me, For Hikaru he won five, but
Did you win 4 games in
yeah,
Tata Steel that year?
I did. I won exactly four games, but
Okay.
then I only won two games in the two games in the candidate, so it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
It was almost enough, but it wasn't quite enough.
That's the one where you had to win against Kariaki in the last round, right?
Yeah, yeah,
With
I would
black.
have to win. That was before the playoff system, so then I needed to win. We were tied, but I needed to win because he had the better, more wins tiebreak,
Yeah, that's kind of silly. I
which
mean,
is a funny one.
you cannot use anything else but a match
Of course, playoff
for
is what you should be
it's
using.
necessary. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good that they finally implemented it because for years and years the players were asking for it,
Yeah.
and it's good that they finally did it.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I can say is a very welcome change that unfortunately didn't get a chance to be used this time. It would be the first time, but maybe next time. But yeah, Gukesh, he definitely deserves this victory, and